Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Workshop, featuring Duelyst. In the previous episode we lost 2, it's fine. I'm having a really bad losing streak, whoops! But that's okay. Playing Duelyst is about understanding the deck, understanding your opponent, understanding the meta, and all that stuff. So trying to figure out a very good popper deck seems to be a very interesting prospect for me. I know it doesn't win me a lot of ranks. Like, I could be rank S right now if I just played whatever aggro Vitruvian deck there is, but that's not how I roll. I don't play this game to win, in a sense. This is a very interesting hand. This could easily remove his what are you called? Shadow Dancer, since it's a Lilith, or, you know, freaking Black Solos. You can get rid of a Maw. Huh. Double of these. Is that even good enough to play? Oh, that's cool. It has like a weird thingies. I'm assuming those are like the horns behind her, I guess. Healing Mystic. Aspect of the Fox. Oh, that's exactly the turn 1 play I wanted. This blocks off the enemy path. Again, like we say, take the center space to block off the enemy path. Then we're gonna want to start spending spells instead of units next turn. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, he's planning to remove everything for his entire turn. That seems to be the case, which is a pretty okay thing for me. But that means I might have to mulligan my Aspect of the Fox. Iffy. Well, let's just play a Sojourner over here instead of playing the Tiger, because again, fast answers are more important than slow answers. Plus this draws us cards and we're lacking 2 cards to fulfill our hand. Plus this is a really good Wraithling Smasher. Demonic Lure, why are you spending these resources? Like, is the Sojourner that scary? You have your own Sojourner. Interesting. So we have a really nice play right here. This should draw us one of our remaining thingamabobbins. What am I talking about? Oh, our Crystal Cloakers, which is good. Or a Snow Chaser, that's not bad either. So we can buff the entire hand. Go here to block off his path from the center. And play a Snow Chaser over here. I almost completely forgot we had Snow Chasers in this deck. Snow Chaser is a really powerful card because he refills your hand, essentially. Oh, there you are, Fun Steel. Okay. Swarmy. Ritual Banishing. He's a control deck. That's so cool. Since he's a control deck, Maw's not going to be that useful. Is he? I mean, he's technically really useful this turn. So we can play him right here. Then Fun Steel over here. This blocks off all of his paths of escape. There's no escape for you, sir. Okay, usually this turn is a Black Solas play, which is really good because I was keeping my Chromatic Cold for it, but an Aspect of the Fox will do fine just as well. Lightly... Oh no, just a Lightbender. That's still not bad either. That's pretty good, actually. If he does summon Shadow Spawn, that does mean he has no Black Solas in his hand. Ah, interesting choice. How much damage do we have? This is 7, 9. Plus 5, that's 14, that's 16. I'm 1 off lethal. If we can get extra damage. Nope, we can't get extra damage. Yeah, that's the right play. Remove that. Get that. Hit it with my face. Hit you. Hit you. Yeah, this doesn't have the infiltrate. But I guess it's better to trade. No, we have to keep that secret. He has to not find out. Yes. Another cryogenesis. I need face damage though. Maybe we had Flameblood Warlocks to this deck. I mean, they do become 4/2s afterwards, which is really good actually. What? Whenever you summon a minion. Oh, he's running a cool deck. Interesting. Extra damage? I mean, that's not the damage I was looking for. How much damage is this? 7. I have 9 damage. As stupid as it sounds, let's remove this thing. Ah, my deck has no source of damage. This is an interesting concept because by not having any source of free damage, my opponents can just delay for days. Oh, by playing it there, you're like preventing yourself any chance of winning this game. Well played. Kinetic Surge. Because he could have gotten Provoke or something like that to prevent me from dealing all this damage to him. But anyway, so maybe this guy saw hidden potential in Grailmaster. That's a very interesting deck. It was a slow control deck. Okay, so we need more ways to just pump out damage. That seems to be what's lacking in our deck. Sure, if a pure value deck, there's nothing wrong with that, but pumping out damage is really important. Like, really, really important. I think we can drop the 2 Heart Sisters and 1 Maw. For, where are you, sir? There we go. Welcome to the party, Flameblood Warlocks. Is that it? Is that all we need? That seems to be all we need. Maybe a Wings of Paradise as well. They could be very interesting too. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright. One more game. This guy must have a lot to do with his mechanics. Oh, I'm so horrible. I'm sorry. This is actually a pretty good hand. I'm keeping it. Note that he's Fae Vanar, so he's likely going to play an aggressive deck or the Trump deck. Which one is it? I don't know. Trump deck's my code word for the deck that builds walls. Can we just Cryogenesis or Fun Steal the next turn? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting as well. What's this guy doing? So definitely going to be a Fun Steal turn. Along with this little guy. Okay, with this in mind, we're gonna get rid of the Hailstones. Because next turn we want to buff at least something with our power. It looks like we got 2 things to buff with our power. I think buffing 2 things with your power is more than enough to justify using it on that turn. If you're just buffing 1 thing, I don't think that's good enough. Heart Sister. Ah. Hey, Hearth Sister, ain't that Mr. Aspect of the Fox. What does the Fox say? We're keeping this whole hand. Yeah, we're keeping this whole hand. Kinetic Surge. So normally I'd keep this thing alive to prevent him from moving. But since he's Fey Vanar, he'll just Warbird that. So might as well just sack it already for the extra 2 damage. Hello. All of these cards are really good. So we're keeping all of them. Snow Chaser, you can get replaced next turn. It's fine. Dancing Blades. A Dancing Blades of your own, eh? Well, I have a Dancing Blades of my own. But it's at the play. That doesn't kill that. But I can just equip this instead. But that does nothing else. Yeah, we're gonna Dancing Blades. As much as it pains me. Oh, well, slight mistake. Slight mistake. I should have drew a card first. Not like it made a difference. I usually would have moved here, but we don't want him getting free Warbirds on my units. So next turn, it's gonna be a lot of damage incoming to his face. We're likely gonna not play Kinetic Surge next turn, because we're likely not gonna have a unit out. But maybe we can do Saber Spine here into a Cryogenesis, into a Kinetic Surge. Yes, serious? Sorry about that. Oh, he finally Warbirded me. Warbird. Alright. I mean, I can take this out myself. With a Cryogenesis. Likely we're taking out Chromatic Cold. Yo, Chromatic Cold, replace. Excellent. Oh. That's good too. Yeah, we're doing that. Then we're gonna buff whatever we get. This gains some stats. And we go face. Because next turn we have tons of damage. So next turn we will have 4 plus 3, that's 7, plus my regular attack, that's 9. So, if he doesn't find a way to heal and or block my face, he loses. And he has to do that while clearing these 2 as well. I'm not gonna say it's a win, but it's, oh, he's gonna Mountain. Or not? He made a mistake, he says. But why? Cryo. Will he place a unit here? Maybe a Provoke over here. You need to find a way to block my path. Need to find a way. Need to find a way. This music's catchy. Well, look, it doesn't matter actually, because I can just have my Snow Chaser trade into his Snow Chaser. Oh, that was the mistake. That was the mistake. Oh man, that sucks for him. Because now, because of that mistake, I have lethal. Well played. So, yeah, okay, so making the deck a bit more aggressive rather than just banking on summoning big fat drops seems to be the way to work it. So yeah, I think that's the strategy. as a quick little surprise for you guys, I'll open some spirit orbs, and maybe if I open a legendary, people will get mad or sad or something. Well, prepare for like some lag on the screen, because this always happens. So that's horrible lag. Oh look, an iridium scale and an aerial rift. Okay, so I believe the extra damage is doing quite a lot. So if you guys have any comments, questions, or suggestions, do tell me, and I will put them in the comment section down below. Do put them in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to read them. Without much else to say, thanks for watching, and good night.